What's up, beaches? It's your favorite sensei, SwordMaster here. Now, in all seriousness, I didn't want to talk about this topic because I know it's very controversial. Because I have met people who are very much associated with this community, but I don't know, man. I've been just observing this community from a distance. I mean, I have watched a little bit of an adventure series. I'm not going to mention who it is, but I have watched someone's adventure series, at least a little bit of it. I haven't finished it entirely because we all know eventually I'm going to do a review on it. Eventually, but that's going to take a long while. We'll see. But anyway, I've been just watching it from a distance, and I just try to hold it in my opinions, like I don't know, just their attitude and shit. But just and I don't know, man. But I guess I just want to say it right now. I just want to let it all out. The Adventure Series community is fucking terrible. Okay, AVGN quality jokes aside, I have some very controversial opinions on the Adventure Series community. I do not think it's very good. Yeah, I said it. So, why do I think this? Well, before you ask, no, it's not the term itself, the series itself. An adventure series can be a really good idea. You just got to put a lot of effort and creativity into it, and not just be a lazy piece of shit and just. What I'm trying to say here is that what I expect an adventure series to be is like, okay, you have official characters, like trademarked characters, but then you have your OCs, and they're coming together, interacting, and going on this big old adventure, like this amazing adventure full of fantasy, adventure, or like tension and shit. That's what I expect from an adventure series, or at least that's my perspective on it. But I've seen people who are just lazy pieces of shit who just shoehorn their OCs into already existing material. Like, let's say a Sonic game. Like, there's a Sonic game with a plot, right? So people just shove their OCs into the story, like the game story. No tweaks to the story at all. It's the exact same story, but they just shove their OCs into it. That's what I call fucking lazy. I don't know. It just reeks of laziness. Like you just don't give a shit. I'm sorry. At least if it were me, I would just write my own damn story. I mean, damn it, dude. Is it really that hard? Fuck. But anyway, that's just how I feel about the term itself. Like, how I believe an adventure series should be, obviously. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the previous video, but here I'm here to talk about why the community is kind of shit. It's the people in the community. They can be so motherfucking aggressive. Like, if you say something that everybody else doesn't like, they fucking harass you beyond belief. I've seen it happen, and sometimes I was the one who got harassed. I even got sent death threats by a certain user, not Miss L. No. Somebody else who just basically told me to go die and go to hell. That's great. That really shows off your maturity there, bruh. And everybody else is like making, call out videos, block and ban this user. They're so evil and shit. The Adventure Series community just reeks of just toxicity. They are just so sensitive. Jeebus, man. It's just really immature, and especially since they're like, oh yeah, and people in the comments of like the death threats and shit, they're saying, oh yeah, he deserves that, or she deserves that, oh they deserve to go to hell. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not joking. There are people in the comments of videos like that, or it's going like they're supporting this shit and saying the user deserves it. Nobody deserves death threats. Okay, one, that's really fucked up, and two, that's immature of you that you had to resort to fucking telling people to go die in order to prove your point that they're wrong. Really? That's just fucking stupid. And that's really all I know about the Adventure Series community. I don't make Adventure Series. I have came up with stories in my head just for the sake of doing it. Because, I don't know, I actually like making stories because it's just a habit with me, you know. I don't know. The Adventure Series community it's just so sensitive. They do not stand other people's opinions. They just fucking don't. Especially mine. Because I've said things before, you know, you probably know, because probably the people watching this video are the people who know me and have experienced my trails through the Adventure Series community, and it's just not good. At least for the most part. So, in my opinion, the Adventure Series community, the term is fine. an adventure series can be great. It can be interesting. I support the series itself, but the community is just fucking toxic, at least for the most part. And this is also another reason why I'm probably never gonna make my own adventure series anytime soon, because I already know how the community is just gonna react and shit. I just don't really want to be associated with people who think death threats is okay, because they're fucking not. I guess that's the point I wanted to get across. I don't know what else to say besides the death threats and shit, and the fact that there's a bunch of weirdos on there or whatever shit. I don't know. It's just so fucking stupid. It's really fucking stupid. Like, why? I'm just annoyed but confused. I'm just really fucking I'm just befuddled why this shit needs to happen. And who in their right fucking mind would say, "Oh, this person disagrees with me? Well, I'm gonna tell them to go to hell." That's the perfect way to resolve the issue, right? Definitely, they're not gonna tell me to go buzz off or some shit, or tell me I'm retarded. I just don't fucking get it. I don't know how these morons think death threats are a good idea. They're just fucking not. But yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to say. Adventure series term, it's fine. It can be great, but that the community is at least it's questionable their behaviors, but at worst they're fucking toxic. At the same level as My Little Pony or Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. Like, and those fandoms, we don't talk about those fandoms. We do not, bruh. But if you don't mind me, I'm just going to stick to the Kirby fanbase and the Toilet Bound fanbase. As you can tell from this amazing picture here, this screenshot here from the manga. I'm not here to promo Toilet Bound to you, but it's a pretty lit manga. I recommend it. It's pretty good. I'm not saying it's like a masterpiece or anything, but I think it's pretty enjoyable. I enjoy it. Anyway, promotions and pitiful humor aside, that's all I really wanted to say. So to recap, the Adventure Series community, questionable at least, fucking toxic at worst. And that's just my opinion. That's my opinions on it. You can leave a hate comment. I don't give a shit. You can make rant videos. Don't give a shit. Make rant live streams about how my opinion sucks. I don't give a shit. This is my opinion. So why don't you just stop bothering me over it? Honestly, if you do any of that shit, you're only proving my point that the Adventure Series community is fucking toxic. So just don't do anything. Just don't. Maybe leave a comment saying, "Oh, I can see why you think that," and I'm just like, "That's your opinion." And I'm going to leave you at that. I completely respect your opinion. Instead of just going like, well, this is why you're wrong, you fucking retarded bitch. You should go jump off a bridge and drown yourself. No. Just be respectful. I mean, my gosh. I mean, it's just a measly little opinion. And it's over fucking an adventure series. Something that's not really truly original in the first place. Because most of them just have trademarked characters in it. My gosh. Why are you guys having such a fucking spaz over this shit? But anyway, I guess that's all I need to say. The Adventure Series community really needs to up their game at this point. I mean, there has been no drama sagas recently been going on, but with the Adventure Series community, it's only inevitable. I guess that's really all I got to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this pathetic husk of a rant video I'm doing here. I guess it's a rant video. I don't know what to call it at this point. Remember to slice that like button of your katana I gave you, since you're my students, of course, and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video from your precious sensei. So, I release you from your duties, pupils. I hope to see you next session. Farewell.